Hey guys, it's Nolan. Hope you are well. It's Tuesday, 29th of March 2022. Quick update for you from myself. Interestingly, today we are seeing strength in the Japanese yen. So we're seeing all the yen pairs actually down on the day, which we haven't seen for what I think is a couple of weeks actually. Yen weakness has been evident throughout the market for about 2 weeks now. Just looking at dollar yen, well, it is at a significant monthly level, as you can see. Let me just delete that. You can see the high here. We are in a big zone here. Didn't quite come into it there, but it certainly did here in 2015. Here we're going back to 2002. So it is a zone where we could see this market run out of steam and some sellers come into the market for a correction at the very least. But looking at the 4 hour, what does it look like? Well, potentially it does actually look like a correction for another upside if I was going to look at it on a technical basis. But you do have to remember where price is at the moment. So maybe we could break this what I call a CTL counter trend line, and we could form an equal high, so a double top, lower high. But if you're going to go long on this, just be aware of where we are. And what I would say to you is, yeah, look for that breakout of this. If I just we'll remove that and we'll just clone that over. We'll sync it, I should say. Yeah, so we have potentially got a corrective pattern here. Look for it to break out. Ideally look for a small correction and then get long, but be aware that this actually could be here. This could be the top of the move. So any more longs on yen pairs, just be very wary. But yeah, that's what it's looking like. It's looking like it wants to have another little push to the upside. But yeah, first day of seeing some yen strength. So very interesting. Is this where the market starts to turn around? I have to excuse my I'm sniffing a little bit, guys. I got not feeling too bright at the moment, but just excuse me and I shall crack on. Kiwi CAD, I talked about this one last week. I think I did it, yeah. One of my YouTube videos was it was Kiwi CAD is at resistance. Have a little look for that. Like I say, it came out last week. We actually went short this last night. Now we are about 30 pips offside at the moment, but I'm not too worried about that. We are, if I just show you the bigger time frame, well, a more in-depth view of the daily time frame, we're at resistance. We've broken this trend line here. We had a daily close below. We've actually had 3 bearish closes. Potentially now we're just having a little pullback into the moving averages before we have another move down. If I show you on the 4 hour, we can see that those moving averages have crossed really nicely. Price just coming into that 20 moving average. And if I just show you the 1 hour, we can see that the moving averages here, which is the 200, 50 and the 20, all in order. Really nice. Nice open and spread out. Price just pushing past that 50 moving average and having a little bit of a stall there. So basically we're looking for, if you want to get into this, then we're looking for sellers to come in. And yeah, this could be for intraday traders, it could be a really nice entry into the market. So if you are going to intraday trade this, I would suggest potentially look for a bearish close below the 20 moving average before you start selling. On this time frame anyway, 30 minute pretty much looking exactly the same. Had that nice move there. Look, inside candle. Look at these real bodies on the candles. That's the basically the colored bit. It's either black or white. It's called the real body, but it's where the opening closes. Yes, we're seeing some wicks there, but the opening close is very close together. Opening close very close together. So this could be where the market stalls and starts to push downwards. So keep your eyes on that. We are in it already. Well, the end of day traders are. So yeah, that's something we talked about last week, and you can see that in the video entitled NZD CAD at resistance. And that was last Tuesday or Thursday, I can't remember, but yeah, take a look at that one. Silver has come into a very, very interesting area. Something I predicted a while ago, actually. Certainly, I've mentioned it more than once in videos where I've looked at silver. I said look for price to come into 24 and then look for buyers to come in. Because what I'm seeing is, if I just clone that, basically we have this range going on, big range from the base here to the top here, so support to resistance. And what we've seen is a double bottom of this base here. I say we saw price come into the base here around about 22, push up, push down, retest 22, and push up, came down again, so like a triple bottom there, then formed a higher high. So buyers start taking control of the market. Price pulls back, and I've identified this zone here where I was looking for price to pull back to. Now I will be looking for buyers to come in and take this, break through the CTL and take this all the way up to 28, potentially 28.5, 29, so into this zone here. So we'll look on the smaller time frame. So you can look for an early entry, you know, somewhere down here, with the idea that price is going to at least approach this CTL. Okay, so very, very strong 4-hour candle at the moment, actually. But we could double bottom. We could even do something like this. Where are we? Very strong candle at the moment. So, you know, like we found a bottom here. We kind of move down, move up, move down, broke the bottom, and then moved up. We could do something like that here. I don't know if that's going to happen. Move down, moved up, move down, and then do something like that. And then we see if it breaks out. That's looking pretty strong though to me. So 1 hourly, 3. I think you call this. I think there's actually a name for 3 candles like this after a downtrend. It's something like 3 white soldiers, I believe that is called. That is a bullish signal. 3 white soldiers, yeah, it's a pattern formed when 3 long bullish candles follow a downtrend, signaling a reverse has occurred. So if you wanted to, you could look to go long, you know, stops under 24, wherever you want to put them. When you get to here, take some profit off or move your stop to break even. And then we could be looking to go all the way up into here, that 28.5 zone. So it could be a nice reward there. Could be a nice one indeed. So keep your eyes on silver. You know, you need to have a strategy. You need to know exactly what you're looking for. It needs to meet your rules. Don't just buy because I've said I think this is going to happen. Okay, we need to see. You need to see price agree to your strategy, whatever it is. Whether you use someone else's strategy, you've back tested it, you like it, and it's profitable on average. Whether you create your own strategy, whatever. Okay. You also need to know about risk management. How are you going to manage risk? Because in the end of the day, as traders, we are risk managers. Okay, we are there to keep the risk small, and you know, with prices moving in our direction that we're trading, then we don't just leave the trade as it is. We have to reduce risk as well. Okay, so there's a nice CTL there actually. Maybe you want to wait for that to break. Maybe then you want to wait for a little pullback. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Then look for buyers to come in. You can do that as well. Okay, but certainly you can see price came into, what price did it come? 23.97, and it literally stopped and reversed. So very, very close to that 24. So keep your eyes on this. We could double bottom, like I say. We might break this low, so you have to be aware of that before we go. Okay, we could do something like that. So just keep your eyes out. But yeah, I am avidly looking for longs on silver. Anything else for you guys? NASDAQ, I do love the old NASDAQ. NASDAQ looking very, very bullish. Something I spoke to you guys about in one of my previous videos was this weekly bullish engulfing candle engulfs 3 previous candles, and I said this potentially signals the end of this correction here. It's gone from strength to strength since then. So if you've actually got in on any longs on NASDAQ, then fantastic, good for you guys. You can see the break of the trend line there. Look, depending on how you want to draw it. I have got a bit of a level in here as potentially where price could pull back to get long. However, you know, put the moving averages on, it's moving very, very nicely with a 4-hour. So you can look for a 4-hour correction. Like I say, it's coming very, very nicely into that 20 moving average there. Bullish engulfing candle, bearish candle into the 20. We see this bullish candle there. Here it didn't come into the 20, but I'm just having a look to see if there's any morning star patterns there. There's certainly one here. 1, 2, 3. Actually, that was a break and retest of the trend line, pretty much. So that was a really, really nice one. Let's look at it. Daily candle, daily chart, I should say. Wouldn't mind a daily pullback. You know, potentially. What would be lovely is a couple of seller candles coming back into the moving averages, and then basically placing a buy stop above a bearish candle. So if I just show you what I mean, something like this here. We have a beautiful uptrend. We have one candle, bearish candle. We have another one here. So we've had 2 bearish candles in an uptrend. What you could do is place a buy stop above that bearish candle there, stop below the low of it, and if it triggers, brilliant. Hopefully that's the one that goes. Didn't trigger. We have another bearish candle here, so we change the order. We have the buy stop above the bearish candle, stop below the low, and that one, look, you get triggered in on. And yeah, you would have made over 3% on that one. So if we can get something like that here, brilliant. You know, just think about that. Buy stops above bearish candles in an uptrend after pulling back into moving averages. It can be a nice way of trading. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. I think you've heard enough of me sniffing. So yeah, have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you again in the next video very, very soon. Bye, guys.